South America is a continent of breathtaking beauty and deep scars. Its landscapes are as dramatic as its history, shaped by centuries of struggle and resilience. For decades, countries like Colombia, Peru, and Brazil have battled not just enemies, but ideas, insurgencies, and drug cartels, rooted in poverty and injustice. These conflicts have left a mark on every generation, shaping the way people live and dream. These groups hide in jungles and slums, using the land as both shield and weapon. The dense forests and sprawling cities become battlegrounds where the lines between friend and foe blur. Governments responded with overwhelming force, buying advanced weapons and following Western military doctrines. Billions have been spent on technology and training, hoping to tip the balance. The kingpin strategy, targeting leaders, rarely worked. Removing one head only seemed to create more chaos. For every one taken out, another rose. The cycle of violence continued, seemingly without end. The real fuel for conflict, poverty, lack of services, social injustice, remained untouched. These deep-rooted issues gave insurgents fertile ground to recruit and thrive. Military victories were fleeting, cleared areas would fall back into insurgent hands. Progress was measured in days, not years. The people, caught in the crossfire, grew to distrust both sides. Their lives became a daily struggle for survival, with little hope for peace. Generations have grown up knowing only conflict, draining resources and hope. The cost is measured not just in money, but in lost futures. Leaders now realize brute force alone cannot win this war. Something fundamental must change. The enemy is not just fighters, but an idea thriving in society's cracks. It's a battle for hearts and minds as much as territory. To win, they need a new strategy, one that goes beyond bullets and bombs. Real change means addressing the roots of conflict, not just its symptoms. The old ways are failing, and the search for answers is leading them somewhere unexpected. The future of the fight may lie far from home. South America's generals are looking for a new playbook. They're ready to learn from those who have faced similar battles. Not from the West, but from a nation that's fought its own long, grinding wars. The Philippines has faced decades of insurgency and unrest. They're turning their gaze east, across the Pacific, to the Philippines where new answers may be found. And what they find there could change everything, offering hope for a future beyond endless conflict. In military circles, the Philippines isn't a superpower, but it's a survivor. For decades, it has faced threats that would have overwhelmed many nations. Yet it has endured, adapting to every challenge with resilience and ingenuity. South American generals are quietly visiting Manila, not for weapons, but for wisdom. They're searching for answers to problems that have long plagued their own countries. They're studying how Filipino soldiers fight insurgents in jungles, mountains, and cities, environments strikingly similar to their own. The Philippine experience offers a living laboratory for unconventional warfare. The Philippine Army's approach is radically different. It's not just about combat, it's about understanding the roots of conflict and addressing them head-on. They call it the whole-of-nation approach. Military action is just one piece. Civilian agencies, local leaders, and even ordinary citizens are all part of the solution. The real goal: win the support of the people by providing security, services, and hope. It's about making the military a partner in nation-building, not just a force for fighting. This is a sharp break from South America's old, enemy-focused tactics. The focus is shifting from confrontation to cooperation. It's about patience, community engagement, and building trust from the ground up. Relationships are forged over time, not through force, but through understanding and respect. The lesson is clear: winning the war means first winning the peace, village by village. Progress is measured not just in battles won, but in lives improved. South American leaders hope these lessons can finally turn the tide in their own struggles. They see a path forward that is both practical and humane. The fascination with Philippine tactics marks a major shift in military thinking. It's a recognition that the future of conflict may depend on winning hearts as much as winning battles. The old Western models no longer fit. A new mindset is required, one that values adaptability, empathy, and the power of unity. The Philippine Army's expertise was forged in decades of relentless conflict. They've battled communist guerrillas and Islamist separatists, adapting to every terrain and tactic. Early on, heavy-handed repression only fueled the insurgency. Over time, the army learned brute force alienates the people. The real weapon is trust, earned by protecting, not punishing, communities. Soldiers became not just fighters, but peacekeepers and partners in development. Intelligence and precision replaced destructive sweeps. This hard-won evolution is what now draws the world's attention. The Philippine experience is a blueprint for fighting unwinnable wars. At the heart of the Philippine strategy lies a powerful idea, the whole-of-nation approach, where unity is the true secret weapon. The military alone can't win this fight. Every part of government and society must work together, from local leaders to teachers and health workers. Soldiers first secure villages, then civilian agencies move in to deliver schools, clinics and roads, tangible signs of progress and hope. The aim is clear: show people that the government can offer a brighter, more stable future than the insurgents ever could. Community support programs put soldiers in villages as partners, not occupiers, building trust through daily cooperation and shared goals. The best intelligence comes from locals who trust the army, sharing information because they believe in a safer tomorrow. This trust enables precise operations, minimizing harm, and building a virtuous cycle where security and development reinforce each other. Soldiers become part of the community's defense, not outsiders, standing shoulder to shoulder with the people they protect. As trust grows, insurgents lose their hiding places, and the people themselves become the strongest line of defense. This approach demands patience and a new kind of soldier, one who can fight, build, and inspire lasting change. It's this unique blend of soft and hard power that's now inspiring militaries around the world to rethink their own strategies. When Colombian generals visit Philippine training camps, the similarities are striking. Dense jungles, chaotic cities, and blurred lines between friend and foe, these are shared challenges. Both regions face insurgents who exploit poverty and social divides. Urban warfare in Marawi echoes battles in South American slums. The enemy is often invisible, a farmer by day, a fighter by night. The Philippine experience offers principles, not just tactics. Build trust, gather intelligence, win hearts and minds. These are the questions that unite generals from Bogota to Manila. Together, they search for answers in the world's toughest battlegrounds. Bold military responses, massive force, aggressive patrols, often made things worse. Insurgents are not armies, they're ideas woven into society. Heavy-handed tactics create new grievances and fuel the enemy's propaganda. Killing insurgents doesn't solve poverty or injustice. The Philippine model sees social problems as central to the mission. Winning means making people feel safe and connected to the state. Soldiers must be diplomats and problem solvers, not just fighters. The real center of gravity is the civilian population. Protecting and winning their support is the only path to lasting victory. The partnership is now practical. Soldiers from both regions train together. Colombian officers study at Philippine military academies, learning community-centric warfare. Filipinos, in turn, learn from Colombia's fight against the drug trade. They share intelligence, seeing their local wars as part of a global struggle. Jungle warfare schools in the Philippines now host South American Special Forces. Training side by side, they forge bonds and mutual respect. South American armies are adopting community support teams, mirroring the Philippine model. The goal: make the army a force for positive change, not just destruction. This east-to-west exchange is reshaping how modern wars are fought. Innovation now comes from those who've learned to adapt or perish. This partnership signals a global shift in counterinsurgency thinking. Western models, shaped by Vietnam and Iraq, no longer fit every conflict. South-South cooperation recognizes shared realities, poverty, inequality, and complex internal wars. Solutions from the Philippines may suit Peru better than those from the West. The focus is now on people-centric security protecting citizens, not just borders. Militaries are learning to resolve conflicts, not just manage them. A new hybrid model is emerging, combining Western tech with community-based strategies. The quiet collaboration between South America and the Philippines could shape the future of global security. In the wild, survival means adaptation. South American generals turning to the Philippines is a lesson in humility and change. Brute force fails when the real battle is for people's loyalty. The Philippine military's insight: heal the host, not just fight the parasite. Soldiers must be healers, builders, and peacemakers. This exchange of knowledge is a hopeful sign. Learning and evolution are possible, even in war. The bond between these soldiers is forged in shared struggle and hope for peace. The most powerful weapon is understanding, not firepower. Nations, like people, must find a sustainable path to peace. The old approach was like drinking salt water, making things worse. The new people-centric way is like finding fresh water, healing from within. It's a long road, but it's the only one that leads home.